What is up, my friends? Jesse here with Just Man Sports Cards. We're going to talk about Kobe fake rookie cards that I found. This was brought up in a Facebook group that I'm part of, and then I researched myself. Definitely want your opinion on these fake cards and what you would do. So we'll flip around the camera and get right into it. Here we go. So I typed in Kobe Bryant star date because this was the card in hand that was a question about some fakes. I also did some other research, which we'll get into. I did it lowest because I figured that's where the fake cards would be, and this is the first one that comes up. So I hit on that, and that's this over here, and we'll go over that, but we're going to compare it to a legit card. So if you scroll down, Burbank always takes pretty good scans. And here's the card. So this has been authenticated by PSA, so you know it's real. This one they put RP in the title, which means reprint. It's technically a fake because a reprint is authorized by the companies involved. This has the Skybox logo up here. Skybox didn't authorize that, and then on the back of the card there's the NBA logo, the Skybox logo. And that definitely wasn't authorized. So this is not a reprint. This is a fake card, unauthorized. So in my opinion, these should not be sold on eBay because they're fake and they're not reprints. So looking these cards over, I've had a tough time at it, but the one thing I can kind of find is around the star date. If you look, it's kind of like a light box, so everything is lighter around the area where those words are. Where you compare it over to the real card on the left, you see that it's the same color through. So whenever they probably tried to stamp the star date box with the Kobe Bryant on the right, and they weren't able to layer it as good on the left. You can tell a little differences in the wording, but the big thing to me is what if someone bought this card for $12 and then was selling it at a card show? There's no repercussions. It's unethical, yes, especially if you're selling it as a real thing, but you could easily sell this at a card show for $150. Your reputation is going to be on the line, definitely. The person didn't take the best photos. That's probably on purpose. So if we flipped this over on the back, the only thing I can really notice is, yeah, see, these just aren't very good photos. Is the Kobe Bryant, that it's like a more pixelated version of them. Let's see if I can. If you're looking at it as like skin tone, it's not as like there's some missing dots in there. And other than that, it's hard to zoom up closer. Kind of like around the. Yeah, that's the only thing I can really notice on the back. If someone else notices something that's easy to point it out, I would appreciate that. Definitely just trying to help everyone here. The nice thing about eBay and their authenticity program now is most of these raws go for over $200, and now we'll send it through the program and they should catch it. So I don't know what most people would do here, but one of the options you do have is you can report these items. I think I've already clicked on it. It's not an obvious, yeah, right here, report this item. And what pops up is file a report. I typically choose this, and I choose, it's a counterfeit item. It's like if it was a Louis Vuitton bag and they're just printing the Louis Vuitton on the bag, that's fake. It's a counterfeit. It's not a reprint. It's counterfeit. Counterfeit, fake, and then just continue. And then I typically type in here, this is a trademark violation. they're using the NBA logo, the Skybox logo, etc. And then I just submit the report. So that's what I found on the star date. But then I just typed in fake Kobe star date into Google, and this pops up. This is frustrating. So I click on this. It loads over to this. So the card here, which we looked at earlier, this one looks like a little better version because it's the box around it isn't as obvious. His skin tone looks fine. So I don't know how anyone would tell here. The back is here. So you can get pretty up close. Without having these in hand, I don't know how you would tell it's a fake. So this is discerning. So then I was like, oh, can I report this? And you can. Report this item. But then you scroll down and it's like, you may also like this. And it's like, what are all these Kobe fakes on here? This is the seller. So I went here. And he's just got a page loaded with fake cards. I've looked over some of them. But you can type in, I think I did, over here, like all the Kobe's that he's doing. This is a custom card, the Flare. That was never made. But these Topps drafts, they're expensive cards too. These are expensive cards, the finest. So what you can do here is there's an option to report the seller, the page. And I forget where that is. See if we can find it together. Report this shop to Etsy. So that's what I clicked on. What would you guys do here? Etsy's a little weirder. I just chose not handmade, and then I told them about the trademarks. So would you guys just let this go, or do you think it should be reported? Definitely want to hear your opinion below. What would you do? I don't like this. The custom cards I don't mind as much because it's just like this was never made. Someone shouldn't be duped by this, but this is to me it's unethical. And then shout out to this channel. I was looking for stuff on fake Kobe star dates. This popped up, the hobbyist. He doesn't have any subscribers. So definitely subscribe to my channel. Hop over to here, the hobbyist. Give this a watch. He had been buying some of these raw. This one skated underneath the $200 point, so it slipped through. But then he goes through and walks through it. It's in hand. It's pretty obvious that there's something different. But the hard thing is sometimes you don't have an authentic card next to it in hand. So that's really everything I had for the gang today. Shout out if there's maybe some attention that we can bring to eBay or something else that we could do to just try to improve the hobby and make sure that people don't get scammed, because this definitely feels scammy to me. Catch everyone later.